Hey friends, my name is Hannah Shanks. I am a Young Living leader from the Kansas City area. If you are in this Facebook group, that means that you are either part of my Young Living team or that you are a friend of somebody who's in my Young Living team. So regardless, welcome to our Little Oilers class. This is going to be a super quick class where I'm going to run through some of my very favorite oils to use on your kids who are over the age of 2. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and usage ideas and walk through absolutely everything that comes in our Little Oilers starter kit. So I have it all set up right here. I'm going to start by showing you the absolutely adorable Feather the Owl diffuser that comes with this starter kit because it is so cute. It's probably my favorite diffuser that we have in my house. And this is it's really sturdy. It's a really sturdy little guy. And the cute thing about this diffuser is that you tickle his little toes to turn it on or off. So it has 3 diffusing settings. It's on full blast right now. You can tickle his little toe again and turn it to change to an intermittent setting where it'll diffuse for 30 seconds and then turn on for 30 seconds. And then there's even another setting where you can have him diffuse for a minute and turn off for a minute. So Feather the Owl can actually run for up to 10 to 12 hours depending on how much water you have in him. But he is an awesome little diffuser. The light settings on Feather are on his other little foot, and you can change it. It's a kind of a dim light. This one will cycle through all 10 colors that he comes with. This will be red and yellow and green and dark green and purple and blue and then pink, or then he can run completely off where there's no light at all. So we love little Feather. We run this one every single night in my son's room. That's where I'm recording this video because all of the oils and stuff were in here already. And then on the back of Feather, there's a little button where you can turn on the noise. I'm gonna make sure I turn the right one on. So he plays this sweet little music. It is the sweetest little song that he can play if your child likes to go to sleep listening to music. Or there is ocean waves, birds, kind of a babbling brook noise, and then just white noise, or you can turn it off. You can hold the button at the back to turn the noise off completely if you want it to just be off. There you go. And so that's it. He diffuses, he plays music, he plays white noise, he humidifies the air, and it's also a nightlight for your kids' room. So Feather is super, super multifunctional. We absolutely love this diffuser. This is the diffuser that comes in the Little Oilers starter kit. So an awesome starter diffuser for any of your children to put in their bedrooms or in their schoolroom or whatever. We absolutely love the little Feather the Owl diffuser. Okay, let's talk about the oils that come in the Little Oilers starter kit. So they come in this super, super cute little box where you can actually store your oils in this box if you want to. But it comes in a cute little carrying box, and I'm going to show you each of the oils that it comes with and kind of give you a few ideas of how you would use this one. So the first oil that comes is Tummy Jize. As you've noticed, I have a little roller top that I put on this Tummy Jize. You get 2 of those with your little box that come in your little box. These are super awesome for turning any of these oils into a roll-on so that you can literally just pop the top off of this and roll it on to your kids' skin anywhere you want to. We like to roll this clockwise on their belly if they have a tummy ache or if they're having a hard time going or need to stop going, anything like that. Tummy Jize smells amazing. It's like Digize for kids. So if you're familiar with the oils, Digize is our best digestive oil. Tummy Jize is the awesome digestive oil for children. It smells super great, and my kids love this. They know to ask for it whenever they have any kind of tummy trouble. And I love that it's super gentle. All of the KidScents oils that we're going to talk about today come pre-diluted, able to use directly from the bottle on any kid over the age of 2. Now, what if you have a baby? What if you have a child who's younger than 2? So our trick for that is that you can still use any of the KidScents oils, and they're a great option to use for children of any age. If they're younger than 2, you'll just want to use a little bit of extra carrier oil, and that can look like some coconut oil that you keep in a little jar, or from your kitchen. It could look like, I actually have a little, it's like a soap container, but it's a little container of coconut oil that I keep in my son's room so that I can just dispense this into my hands if I ever needed to. We don't really use this much anymore because he's 2.5 and we can use all these oils directly on him. But that's an option, just to keep a little container of liquid or solid coconut oil in the area where you're going to be keeping your oil so that you always have it handy to do a little bit extra for the younger ones. So Tummy Jize is an awesome blend of oils. You can put it on their belly, and that's usually where we put it, is just directly on their belly, and then we rub it in over their belly button, and that always has helped. I remember my son would sometimes have just like trapped, he would just get a little bit clogged up when he was first eating solids, and I'd always put tummy jies on his belly, and I would notice that he would feel better within a few minutes, but then always within just a couple of hours, tummy jies would help him clear things out, if you will, and I would notice that it would just help so much and so quickly, so we love that one. Okay, next oil that comes in the KidScents starter kit is this Owie oil. Owie is for all the scrapes and boo-boos and bumps and all the things that go along with being a kid. You're probably familiar with that if you have little ones. They're constantly like bumping into things and getting little ouchies and all that stuff. And Owie is the perfect oil to just put directly on those cuts, scrapes, boo-boos, anything that hurts. We have even put Owie, I will get a little drop of it on my finger, and I have rubbed it around my son's ear, just like right here, and then right behind his ear, kind of on the bones of the ear whenever he was having an earache, and I could tell that his ears were starting to bother him. His ears would bother him whenever he was teething. And so I started putting Owie oil on that because I felt like it would help with cuts and scrapes and boo-boos, so it probably will help with the pain of his ears. And sure enough, it did. He knows to ask for Owie oil now. He always says, "Oh, Owie oil." It's the cutest thing, but he knows what helps and he knows that it works, so he asks for it by name. So Owie is for anything on the skin that needs some extra support and healing. Okay, Sniffles oil is the next one that comes. This is the best respiratory oil for kids ever. We love this, especially when they get little sniffly, runny noses, and you just need something to like help them not have a constant runny nose or not constantly be sniffling or anything like that, and Sniffles is great for that. So I love to put Sniffles. I will put a drop just right here. I'll get a little bit on my finger and just rub it underneath their nose. I will also rub it on their sinuses here and on their forehead. I will put it on behind their ears, and I will even put it as like a chest rub. I also will put it on the very bottoms of their feet before they go to bed, and then put socks on over it. Kind of acts like a Vicks Vapor Rub. That's what essential oils, that's like what Vicks Vapor Rub is. It's basically essential oils, fake oils in like petroleum jelly. So we have a much better version, which is to use our real pure essential oils and some coconut oil and put them on the feet and then put the socks on. And that really helps with just respiratory support overnight while they're sleeping. Sniffles is great, great, great for that. Also for like seasonal allergies and things like that, Sniffles is one of our favorites to just put all over their sinuses and chest and areas that are bothering them when it's kind of sniffly outside. So, okay, next oil is Sleepy Eyes. As you can tell from the titles of these, they're kind of self-explanatory. And so I love that as a mom because it's an easy button, where if I don't always know which oils to concoct for what I need, I can just kind of think about what the child needs and choose a KidScents oil that's going to correspond to that. So if your kid is having a hard time calming down and sleeping, and you need to help them have a good night's sleep, Sleepy Eyes is your friend. Sleepy Eyes is such a good smelling sleep oil. I actually use it for myself a lot. You can diffuse this one in Feather, and it smells amazing. It is so calming, so gentle, and helps them like just calm their whole body down. You can even put it on their spine. You can rub it on their feet. You can put it on their neck and their chest before bed. You could even make like a linen spray out of it. Just get like a 2-ounce empty spray bottle and put like 5 to 10 drops of Sleepy Eyes in it, and then fill the rest of it with water, and then just shake it and spray their sheets or their pillow before they go to bed at night. I love doing that, and it works so great. Okay, last one in this little bundle is Genius. This is for all of the like focus and attention issues that sometimes we run into with kids, especially right now for a lot of us who are virtual schooling or homeschooling our kids. We're having to come up with the tools to help them focus and pay attention and engage with what we're trying to teach them, and Genius is our saving grace. The one I have in my kitchen has a roller top on it because I love to just put Genius on the very back of the neck and the brainstem, kind of, it's hard to see with my hair, but it's right here, just kind of on the very back of the neck where the head, the skull meets the neck, is where your brainstem connects, and that helps you focus, pay attention, remember, calm your nervous system down. And so putting Genius on that spot right at the very base of their neck is a great, great idea. Also kind of on their shoulder blades, and I like to put it behind their ears. I'll just roll it kind of all over their brain area to help them connect. I have noticed that when I use that on my daughter, that she is much more able to engage with whatever worksheet or task we are asking of her to do. With just in a couple of minutes, I can notice that she is a lot more honed in, and it's super, super, super helpful. So those are the 5 little oils that come in the Little Oilers collection. I love that they are self-explanatory. I love that Tummy Jies reminds me to use this oil on their tummies when they're upset. I love that Sniffles reminds me to use this on their chests and on their sinuses and on their lungs when they have the sniffles. I love that Sleepy Eyes helps me remember to diffuse this or spray their sheets or put it on them to help them have a good night's sleep. And I love that Genius helps me remember that my child is a genius and I need to support that in them. And to help them focus and pay attention and learn the skills that they need, we can use Genius oils. And then Owie is obviously for bumps and boo-boos and owies that kids will often and frequently get. We have something natural that's not going to make the injury worse, that's going to help reduce scarring, help speed up healing, help it feel better, help reduce the pain and the inflammation there, and that we have this little set of awesome oils to help you do all of those things. And then the last KidScents oil is actually a brand new oil, and it's called Kid Power. I love this oil. So if you are an oiler already, you probably already know and love Valor. If you're not, I'm going to tell you about Valor. Valor is like confidence and courage in a bottle. It's great for anxiety. It's great for helping you like do brave things and feel courageous and feel like, yeah, I can do this. This is awesome. And so Valor is a lot of adults' favorites. And so Kid Power is kind of a reformulated kid version of Valor. And so it has a lot of the same oils in it, but then it also has vanilla and it also has orange. Both of those are extremely calming and extremely uplifting. And so Kid Power was actually formulated to help kids with things like anxious feelings and nervousness as they're going into new environments, as they are doing brave new things. Sometimes kids are really hesitant to try new things because they don't feel like they're going to be any good at it. There's just a lot of uncertainty. And especially in today's world, you guys, there is a lot of uncertainty. And kids are really struggling with that. And so as you are helping your kid just transition and deal with all of the uncertainty and change that's going on right now, Kid Power is amazing. We have used it. It smells so good, first of all, so you're going to want to like diffuse it and use it all the time yourself and on your kids. But it's also really great for just helping kids go into situations feeling more confident and courageous, which we all need help with. And so you can just put this on the top of their head. You can put it on the back of their neck, on their chest. You can even get like a little diffuser bracelet and put like a couple of drops of Kid Power on that before they go into school. Whatever your kid needs help with, feeling more confident, feeling more brave, Kid Power is your friend for that reason. So Kid Power doesn't come in the starter kit, but you can add it to the order, or you can work with your enroller. They might be giving away a bottle for free, or allow you to add this to it. And any person who wants to grab this starter kit, I am gifting a book, my favorite book called Gentle Babies. It is the go-to oil guide for usage, safe usage on kids from even pregnancy and delivery and caring for a newborn all the way through kids who are like 5 or 6 years old. So it's the best like moms of littles guide. It has tons of testimonies. It has tons of protocols, different oils to use and things to use for kids who are just in that little stage of life where we want to be able to reach for something natural to help them before we maybe have to go the route of something a little bit stronger. And we have not had to use anything harsh. We don't use like harsh medications. We don't have to be on antibiotics. We don't have to do anything really involving Western medicine unless things get really serious. And usually with our oils and our natural remedies and how we attack things aggressively with oils and vitamins and supplements and things like that early, we have really been able to avoid a whole host of heartache and major issues by having to go towards like harsh Western medicine. So nothing against it. It definitely serves its place. But once you know better, you can do better. And these tools in our toolbox have helped us avoid so many things, save so much money from co-pays and doctor visits and things like that, and avoid so many toxins exposed to my kids' bodies by having something like the KidScents oils in our house so that we can always be supporting things like respiration and sleeping and boo-boos and stomach and digestion and all those great things. So the Little Oiler Starter Kit is $135. And that is a steal of a deal for getting the diffuser in addition to the oils, all of that stuff. It also comes with a Young Living membership, so you'll get 24% off of all Young Living products in your future purchases, which is a huge savings. Young Living comes with a bunch of perks as far as being able to be a part of our community. You get to plug into Oil Well and to the Field and Farm crew. You'll also get your discount. You'll get access to Essential Rewards if you want to have a subscription service where you can have things like supplements and non-toxic cleaners and laundry soap and vitamins and all those things delivered to your door. Super easy. You don't have to shop as much at Target because you can shop from Young Living and get stuff that gives you great peace of mind. Knowing that you're not exposing your family to toxins, knowing that you're not using anything harsh or synthetic in your home, and it gets delivered to your doorstep every month. So that's a super awesome perk of being a Young Living member. So that is all I have for today. I wanted to keep this class super quick and easy for you, but just to kind of walk through everything that comes in the little oiler starter kit. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I will come back through and answer. And if you want to grab this kit, PM the person that sent you the link to this class and ask them for their referral link, and we will get you hooked up with your oils. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.